have it. Will the circle be unbroken? This song is going to have a lot of the same notes we found in Mountain Dew, and at the end of Mountain Dew, those two videos, I also put in a quick version of $2 Bill pointing out the similarities in melody between Mountain Dew and $2 Bill. What we've been studying here is the 4th and 3rd string melody notes, which lend themselves very well to the square roll pattern to keep the rolls going. In the Circle Be Unbroken, we're going to tackle the chorus first, but the verses, just like Mountain Dew, are very similar to the chorus. That's why I selected these songs. It starts out, will the circle, well, those melody notes are 4th string open, 4th string 2nd fret, 3rd string open twice. Will the circle, and we're going to put our filler notes in there, which are the 1st and 2nd and sometimes 5th strings, by playing a 4-2-4-1 roll. The 2nd 4, however, is going to have you place your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So you have 4-2 open, 4-1 with your finger pressed down on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Then when you go to the 3rd string open twice, you could just go into a regular square roll 3-2-5-1 and do that twice. When you finish that first chunk, which is will the circle, keep going on the 3-2-5-1. If you're playing it the way I play it, it's going to be unbroken, and then we just add the filler notes. In this case, we're going to have a 3-2-3-1 because we want to get 3-2 with the 3rd string played on the 4th fret, and then the 3-1 with the 3rd string played on the 2nd fret. We have 2 quick melody notes there, be unbroken, and then we hold the next 2 syllables out a little longer. So, be unbroken is going to go like this. 1, 2, be unbroken. To simplify it, it's 3-2-3-1, and then it's 3-2-5-1 3 times again. Think about these bigger chunks. Okay, you started off with will the, okay, 4-2-4-1, and then you did 3-2-5-1 3 times. Circle. Then you're going to go 3-2-3-1. And then you're going to play 3-2-5-1 3 times again. So you can look at this as these 2 chunks. You have a 4-2-4-1, 3-2-5-1, 3-2-5-1, 3-2-5-1, and a 3-2-3-1, 3-2-5-1, 3-2-5-1, 3-2-5-1. The more you can grasp the bigger picture of these chunks of notes, the easier it's going to be to internalize it. So far, here's what we have. 1, 2, will the circle be unbroken, and then by and we go to by, and it's very similar to what we did before. 3-2-3-1, 4th fret, 2nd fret. By and by. But when we hit the last by, we're going into a partial C chord, soon to become a full C chord. By and by. Here we go. 1, 2. By and by, Lord. When you get to by and by, you place the partial C, but when you get to Lord, you got to get that whole C chord up there, the big C chord, with the middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Lord. Because that will capture the melody note that is the word Lord. Lord. Then you just go back to 3-2-5-1, 4-2-5-1. By and. Remember, it's third string open, but it's a C chord. Then it's fourth string, second fret of the C chord. Do it twice. Actually, don't do it twice. Do it 1.5 times, and you will then be on with the second part, which starts the same as the first half of the chorus did. There's a better. It's exactly the same as the first chunk that we learned. 4-2-4-1, 3-2-5-1, 3-2-5-1, 3-2-5-1. There's a better. Up to the fourth fret of the third string. Home away. We'll go fourth fret, 7th, 7th, 4th. Home away. Square roll when you get back to the fourth fret. I hope this gives you a good roadmap to the song Will the Circle Be Unbroken. If you're still trying to figure out some of those phrases, some of those rolls, some of those chunks, that's okay. Keep working on it. You'll get it. If you find that this is easy for you to pick up, then I would suggest watching the next minute or two of this video, because I'm going to show you a few little tricks that you can use to add on to what you've already learned in this video. For instance, we can start with and instead of just going right to the fourth fret, third string, that part, you could slide from the 2-4. And then come right back down to the second fret. You have two notes there in that phrase that are on the fourth fret, third string. You could slide to both of them. So that would sound like this. Build a circle. Another thing you can do is alternate the bass or lower strings, the third and fourth, when you're playing that 3-2-5-1 3 times. You could play 3-2-5-1, 4-2-5-1, 3-2-5-1. That works fine. You can substitute the pinch as well for that 3-2-5-1 roll. Let's try the whole song. And remember, when I'm playing this, I may not play it the same way twice. If I did 10 breaks on it, chances are maybe 2 of them would be the same, but I'm always kind of searching for something a little bit different. And as you play these more, you'll understand what strings you can play that are different from the melody that work versus what strings you can play or notes you can play that may not work. Use your ear as the guide. Here we go. 1, 2. Have fun with it, and we'll see you in the next video.
Where the cool fall nights make the woods smoke rise, and a fox hunter blows his horn. Well, I fell